Okay, we're going to look at outside areas now around the plot, boundaries. So we come along this area here. If we look back, that's ample space. If you take my suggestion to remove that, that's ample space for your typical Greek covered courtyard. Obviously this will need some new stabilization. It's not a major job, and it can do with a good prune. We can look at that later. So coming out the back part of the property now, we've got some stone steps coming down. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps down. We've got a relatively level area just around the back here, which is the property. We've got this big olive tree here, which is on our property. We've got a big stone wall running all the way around the back. Now the sun is setting a little bit, so it's causing a bit of a problem on the screen. But we can see now behind the property, coming around the back, it's like an old courtyard. You can see this was an old building here. I would leave these stones, but definitely remove that section. Around the back of the plot is accessible. There's an old Turkish oven, and there's my wall that makes a bulge. Comes around, big wall over here, which is my boundary. So we have terrace 1, which consists of this. Obviously an outside old Greek type toilet, which is still there. We come down my steps. We have the original house, which is over here. We have this second terrace over here. We've got an orange tree here. Let me see. Now that's a lemon tree and an orange tree on this terrace here. And it's a neat little terrace, little stone wall covered with growth. And a little terrace that runs sage. This is all sage. Terrace that runs to that old wall. Looks like we have some old ruins here. Galipa. Something I did notice is this lovely urna, which is amazing. Believe it or not, that's for your soap to go in. And they used to wash their clothes in here. So amazing. Okay, a big stone wall along the side. Got a nice little walkway coming down this terrace. You can see my boundary running along the top. These big trees are on our property. These were the prickly pears that you would have mentioned from the top. And I was showing it with my finger, the boundary. And my boundary runs down. This is the back wall. My boundary comes to an end here. This dried out almond tree. And then along, unfortunately, we've got a setting sun. Well, not really setting, but blaring, so we're not seeing clearly. Prickly pears are on our property. They run up past the prickly pears. And as you'll see from the topography, up onto building 2, which is over there. And then this terrace belongs to us as well, the bottom terrace, which leads on. So some nice features on this area of land. And cost effective also, just to bring a worker in here to trim and clean all these things. Prune these olive trees. Just pretty up there. But once all this green is gone, these walls will be exposed.